Hi, my name is Zubair Ansari. I'm the CTO for Sun System. In this video, I'm going to talk about Sun System multi-factor authentication solution for virtual systems, servers, desktops, laptops, on-premise or in cloud like Azure, Amazon, Rackspace, or other infrastructure as a service cloud, and why it is critical to have multi-factor authentication solution. You can contact us at the below address here. Let's take a look at the current enterprise architecture. For a generic enterprise, you have on-premise that has data centers and that host many different types of servers and services, and they may have subscription to one or more infrastructure as a service cloud that has virtual machines and other services. And in some cases, they may have private cloud also, and these are interconnected. That means resources from the on-prem are able to see the resources that are in the cloud and vice versa. How do the user connect to resources that are hosted in the cloud? They use something called remote desktop from anywhere in the world, and they provide their username and password. After the authentication, they get connected to the virtual machine as if it seems as if they are on that machine. So they have now access to the required resources, other machines, and servers. The problem with this is if the username and password is compromised, then potentially the hacker has entire enterprise access. Because in order to connect to a virtual machine in a cloud, it requires only one account, username and password. So it means it will take only one account credential compromise for the complete breach of security. Hackers can steal your critical data if it happens. Hackers can create other accounts after hacking without your knowledge and permission on the system that you may not even know that it exists, and they can log in using these new accounts and avoid detection. Protect your investment, make it difficult for hackers by adding Sun System Autoband multi-factor authentication to all your servers, desktop, virtual machines in the cloud or on-premise. What is multi-factor authentication? After you enter the username and password, the system prompts you for another proof of who you are in the form of one-time password that is sent to your mobile or USB key, or challenge questions, or one-time password via external email. And only after that validation you are logged into the box and you gain access. Now, how does multi-factor authentication works? Let's take a look at a company's case, XYZ Incorporation. They have domain, generic LDAP or Active Directory or Office 365, where the user gets authenticated with. They have Sun System multi-factor authentication also. And Sun System multi-factor authentication talks to the Active Directory or LDAP directory. This can be in the cloud or it can be on-premise. User community, they log in, they start the login process, and they provide the username password, and it gets authenticated with the directory. And after the authentication succeeds, then the second factor, the client talks to the Sun System service for the second factor. Depending on the configuration, they get a list of second factors and they choose one of them. In our case, we are choosing one-time password over mobile. The user is asked to enter the PIN that is sent to mobile, and user enters the PIN, and the PIN is sent for validation. And after the validation, the user is logged into the box. So it's a lot harder to break auto ban second factor authentication than single form of authentication. So what are the multi-factor benefits and system multi-factor benefits? It's easy to deploy, simple and secure, does not require any specialized hardware. Only users that are enabled for multi-factor can log in. How all other users, whether it be domain users or local users, log in, interactive or via remote desktop, are blocked. So protect your investment, make it difficult for hackers. Now, does SAN system MFA multi-factor authentication solution work only in the cloud? No, it works in the cloud as well as within the enterprise. If you have systems that are joined to the work group, yes, we support that also. We support systems that are in Active Directory, OpenLDAP, Office 365, or any cloud. Try it at https://www.sanmfa.com or contact us at the following address. Let us know. Thanks.